New at 11, a Metro Atlanta police officer is out of a job after he allegedly yelled profanities at a teen and urged the 17-year-old to fight him during a traffic stop. It happened in Social Circle. CBS 46 reporter Natalie Rubino joins us live at the police department there. And Natalie, what is the police chief saying about all this?
Kim, Police Chief Tyrone Oliver is making it clear that this type of behavior will not be tolerated at the Social Circle Police Department. Now, he found video of Officer James Sanders cursing at teens during a traffic stop. He fired Sanders on Thursday.
Got the Jeep. What'd you have to say?
Nothing.
No, tell me one more time you're going to jail, son.
Disturbing video.
You the police? Well, here I am, right here, brother.
Social Circle Police Chief Tyrone Oliver says Officer James Sanders pulled a Jeep full of teenagers over after one of them yelled a vulgar term out of the window while he was working another traffic stop.
Why do you want to police, son?
I don't.
Why do you say it then? You think it's going to make you something in front of everybody?
Video shows Sanders yelling at the teen and telling him to fight him.
I'm giving you every opportunity up.
The encounter lasted 8.5 minutes.
Jerking everybody out of that and I found 1 ounce of weed. Do you think I'm going to take everybody to jail?
Chief Oliver says Sanders had no legal reason to pull the car over. He also searched the vehicle without a warrant.
Completely uncalled for, unprovoked, and it will not be tolerated here.
Another officer who was called for backup handled the situation differently, talking calmly to the teens.
What you did is not breaking the law. You didn't break the law, it's freedom of speech. Yes, sir. But still, I mean, just to blatantly out, just holler it out while we're trying to do our job.
For Oliver, the decision to fire Sanders was difficult, but he says any type of disrespectful behavior towards the people they serve is unacceptable.
But we're held to a higher standard, and we have to conduct ourselves as such. We have to have tough skin, let things roll off our back.
Sanders has been written up 3 times before, one of those in 2014 for threatening to blow up a local school after an argument over payment for an off-duty security job he was performing. I asked the chief if he would still fire Sanders if he had not been written up before. He said his decision would remain the same. Now, I spoke to Officer Sanders just moments ago, who said he doesn't have a comment, but he is appealing the chief's decision to fire him. So we're going to stay on top of this story and let you know as soon as there's an update. Live in Social Circle, Natalie Rubino, CBS 46 News.
Natalie, thanks. Tonight.
Video. Cop fired for challenging kid to fight also threatened to blow up a school. Social Circle, GA. A cop has been fired and is already appealing after his dashcam showed him challenging a 17-year-old boy to a fight while threatening and cursing at him. The Free Thought Project has also learned that this same cop threatened school officials, saying he would give them anthrax and blow up the building. On November 23, Social Circle police officer James Sanders was conducting a traffic stop when a black Jeep, driven by the 17-year-old boy, passed him and admittedly yelled, F***K the police. Sanders immediately halted the stop to pursue the Jeep. Sanders had absolutely zero probable cause for the stop. However, he tried to claim that the Jeep crossed a white line, but, as the dashcam shows, that was only after Sanders sped up behind the teen's car. When Sanders pulled the Jeep over, all hell broke loose. In the dashcam footage, Sanders is seen leaving the original stop to pursue the teen. Sanders also did not radio into dispatch to notify them that he was conducting another stop. Immediately after pulling the teen over, Sanders gets in his face and begins threatening and intimidating him. F the police, huh? Yells Sanders. If you want to fuck the police, I'm right here, he tells one teenager. I'm giving you every opportunity to fuck me up. Come on. According to the police incident report, Sanders offered to show the passengers how big of an asshole police can be. When backup arrived, the other cop was more cordial and admitted that the teens had done nothing wrong to provoke the stop, as yelling, F***K the police, is not a crime. However, the teen's Jeep was still searched, without a warrant. After unlawfully stopping and searching the group of teens, Police let them go. Much to the officers' dismay, they were unable to find any evidence of a crime to hold them or cite them. On Thursday, Social Circle Police Chief Tyrone Oliver said that an anonymous woman who witnessed the threats and intimidation reported the incident. Sadly enough, it wasn't the teen's mother who reported the abuse, as she applauded the officer for threatening her son and wants him to be reinstated. However, Chief Oliver says that is not in the public interest, especially considering Sanders' past of making terroristic threats at the school where he previously provided security. We hold our officers to a higher standard and this type of behavior will not be tolerated here, he said regarding the November 23 traffic stop. In 2014, after the staff at the school where Sanders worked pointed out their dissatisfaction with his work, this problem cop went ballistic and made some ominous threats to the staff. As the HuffPost reports, according to an email sent by a school administrator, Sanders allegedly made comments to a bookkeeper and a receptionist regarding blowing up the school, using a taser on the administrator, and mailing anthrax to the school. He allegedly made these threats in the school's front office in front of parents and students. Even though Sanders tried to downplay the incident as joking, it still had the staff members worried. It was still concerning enough for the principal to file a complaint with the police chief then, Oliver told HuffPost. Even if it's playing, or not, you don't do anything like that. Sanders was then transferred to the evening shift to minimize his contact with the school, and he was banned from setting foot on school property. Image http://pixel.watch/QUT7 In spite of Sanders clearly making his own case with his actions that he should be nowhere near a position of authority, an online petition has been started to get him reinstated. When reading the petition, it is clear that Brittany White, the woman listed as having created the petition, has either not watched the video, or has Stockholm Syndrome. He was fired for what the city manager claims conduct unbecoming. A young man passing by Sanders' traffic stop yelled out profane words F, the police. Upon questioning the individual, Sanders asked the young man to own up to his actions and speak with integrity. He was insulted through this young man's actions, and it is unfair that he is the individual who suffers the most. Somehow this was reviewed and turned over to the city manager who claims that Sanders taunted the young man and somehow ultimately interfered with the agency being able to effectively do its job. Watch the video below and see if any of what Miss White said is true.